What's up? Hold on, let me go in live chat on my phone. I don't know why when I have it on here. Am I hearable? Am I hearable? Yes, no, maybe so. Let me see for myself. Wait. Yeah, I'm hearable. Okay. Yeah, I'm checking it twice. I'm going to check it twice. I'm gonna find out which one's good or not. Anyways, the list I'm making in particular is this list. This is on an unlisted video where I put all my AUs, the links to my AUs and the title in. I was gonna put in my notes app, but then I realized if I put too many links inside of notes, then it's gonna start lagging a lot. I know this because I've done this before with a bunch of other links that I put in my notes app, and now I always have to set a new note every time. I always have to copy and paste my draft, put it into a new note, and start making my AU in there. Because if I try making it inside the regular AU making note, then it's just gonna be slow, and I don't got time to be slow. I gotta be fast. So yeah, I'm basically just trying to get everything, get all like write all the things. I don't think I'm getting all of them now because I've wrote like hundreds of them, 200s. So, but that's essentially what we're doing. That so it might be a snooze what I'm doing, but hold on, let me go on my phone. Let me go on my phone and chat. That would just I feel like I'm not sure how exactly I'm gonna do this because I'm gonna look at my notes app too just to make sure I'm on the right one. But anyways, okay. Also, I'm trying to figure out like unique titles for each of them because I feel like some of them aren't unique and not accurate. I feel like there might be some better ones. So if I see a similar one, then yeah, I would probably call them out. So let's look at this one. I could have swore I put this one in. I guess not. Queso got hypnotized in this one. This is back in the era when like Queso was mostly a joke character. It was like a joke character. I like to think he's not anymore. I call this Queso gets hypnotized, which is funny because this happened because this happens right after the AU where he saved the world, which which is literally very short. It's that the save the world thing is super short, and it's really it's triggering me of how short it is. Hip. No. How to. Alright, ignore my atrocious. Okay, I guess I did not spell hypnotize. I guess I spelled hypno wrong, but I spelled hypnotize right. Nice logic, I guess. Oh yeah, I should probably. You know, now that I think about it, I don't think it's gonna look good either way. Let me try something else. Maybe not. Is there a way I can like make it where you can? Oh jeez, can you guys even see much in there? You gotta like zoom in just to see it. How do I? I'm worried about like zooming in the screen because like once I do that, I don't know if I can go back type thing. I don't know if that did anything. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore that then. I'm just going to continue like this because it seems like the words are more seeable. Hold on, let me get check if you guys can see over here. But this is the one where Queso gets hypnotized. Queso, wait, what? I wait, Case already got hypnotized before? Hang on, am I in the right timeline here? I don't think I'm in the right place. Yeah, this is the wrong. Yeah, wait. I already did this before. This is literally the same link. Oopsie daisy. Okay, where is it then? Which one was it? Where'd it go? Bobby the bomb. Squid Game Part 2. Alright, that was the 11th. What's on the 12th? The 12th is when the world was ending, alright? Now we're looking for the 13th. And the 13th is, please ignore my old posts. They're low-key pretty cringe, not gonna lie. 13th one is, what is this? Oh, look, it's literally just me it's literally just me writing out this, the story, a cutscene from Bowser Jr. Journey. Literally nothing, there's like no differences with the original at all. This isn't even an AO, this is a retelling. Right? Oh yeah, Cheap's getting crushed. That's very significant. That's very different. Makes the whole thing very different. Yeah, they didn't sing the anthem in the actual game. That's what makes it different. Kamek explain Bowser in his younger years about his war crimes. Yes. That didn't happen in the actual game. Yes. This F tier. I'm not doing a ranking, but this gets F tier. Alright, what do I call this? These are all placeholder names, by the way. I just want to let you guys know that they're all placeholder names. They're not the actual. Huh? Am I stupid, or did I spell scene wrong? I'm not looking it up on Google. Cutscene? Is cutscene? It's cutscene not a real word? Yeah, it is a real word. Alright. Well, I got that down. Cool. What's next? Is it the 12th? Yep. No. We already. 12th was the end of the world. 13th is this one. No, let's go to 14. Alrighty. We get 14. 14. We got 3 archives in a row. 14. Okay, I found the 14th one. AKA Shrek's first appearance, where he beefs with a bird. Shrek hunts down Bubble. That's the bird's name, Bubble. He literally hunts him down. That's literally the whole premise. Unfortunately, he didn't do the thing from the 90s cartoon. He didn't do the symbiote Spider-Man thing with Shocker. Symbiote Spider-Man Shocker scene. Alright, 15. Napstab Luke. This is just Napstab Luke. I thought this was pretty cool at the time because it's just Napstab Luke. At least that's what I thought until I reread it and then I realized why Scraptrap's in here for some reason. Why? I don't know. Napstab Luke. It's just Napstab Luke. What else is there to say? It was just showing that, look, it was just showing like how depressed he is. That's really all this was. Alright, next up. '16. let's look at this one. This is very short. I hate how short these were. There's no way I just made a sentence or two and then called it a paragraph. That's pathetic compared to my modern day AUs. These are so different compared to my modern ones that it's not even funny. It's so short. This is literally the length. This is less than emergency AU, where I gotta think about it from the top of my head. These are not fleshed out at all. Anyways, what's the plot here? Alfie's watching Frisk. Alfie upgraded Mettaton. Frisk one-shot Mettaton. For I'm basically just recapping it. I swear this better not be another recap. Papyrus got repaired, along with Sans. Wait, what? Along with Sans. Oh no, I was just saying that he was with Sans. I spelled Papyrus wrong. And they somehow okay. After the player gave a bite to dust. Alright, shut up, dude. Alright, you're not slick. Alright, yeah, this would have been cool if it's fleshed out. What am I supposed to call this? This is like a nothing burger. What am I supposed to call this? Somehow Papyrus returned. I could do literally anything else. I'll make it that because I don't know what else to call this because nothing happens. I'm wondering how long this is gonna take because there is a limit of how much paragraphs you can do in a comment. At least I think I do. I don't know how much it was, but it exists. That's all I know. Anyway, 17. Oh look, it's my. Oh, you look. This is the AU I made where I was hating myself because I was literally recapping. Gosh, stop recapping. I remember feeling miserable writing this. I was like, I think it was because I remember writing this. I was like, oh yeah, I gotta write this, and I was trying to remember the Stitchline story I was writing, and then like halfway through I was writing it, I realized, wait a second, I made Andrew. I changed it. I'm changing it part 3 where Andrew is still alive, so I gotta re-add him in there and add some parts of him influencing story, and then nothing changed. This is exactly why I made Andrew. This is why I made Stitch Wraith, Eleanor, Puppet, and William all return in later parts because of this abomination. Oh wait, it's just FNAF 4. It's gonna make it sound like. Let me look at my other one's comparison. FNAF Part 3. Okay, I had a part. Alright, next up we have. Oh, I forgot to add the link. Why is that link so short? There's no way that's the link, right? Let me test it out. Huh, it is the link. Weird. Anyways, what's next? Alright, 17. Is it? Yeah, it's June. June 17th. What's next? Okay, we got Queso here. Oh no, I meant 18. Never mind. I was about to say, did I just witness that I forgot a day? 17. Now look for 18. Alright, found 18. This is a bit of an oddball one. Okay, Queso runs a black market business. But Sans bought Queso because Gaster needs him. But then Sans betrayed Gaster, and like they both help got rid of Gaster. And oh, and then like a bunch of like boss like characters came and like try and like take Queso's DNA, like Calculetta and Fawful, and in a barrel. What? It's a fat Koopa. And then there's Elder Princess Shroob. Sun is here, but not to fight. But Zomboss and the zombies are here to fight. Wario's here. Wario helped him out. Spring Bonnie's here and told him Merry Christmas, and then he got spring locked. Cranky Kong. Why is there a Cranky Kong potion? That's like some 3 a.m. stuff. I just bought the Cranky Kong potion from the dark web at 3 a.m. and I'm gonna be drinking it. I hope I don't turn to Cranky Kong. Drinks it. Oh no, I'm becoming cranky. I'm becoming a Kong. Okay. Oh yeah, and lastly, one of the last antagonists attacked, which was Chain Chomp. That's not an antagonist, that's a minion. Unless you're talking to Mario Party 9-1, which isn't really much one. I guess that's what I was thinking about. Anyways, what do we call this? We call it, everyone wants Queso DNA. Great. Alright, day 18, I mean 19. We get Omni-Man. This is not looking good so far. What? Oh, I thought this was a different Omni-Man AU with like... Dude, I remember like whenever I made like Omni-Man stuff, Omni-Man would just have one thing. He has one purpose in AUs. Beat Mark up and then leave. That's it. Shrek was annoyed and was hunting down Omni-Man. He's gotta stop doing this. It's not like he only did that because oh yeah, I guess Omni-Man did do something because Omni-Man destroyed a swamp. Man, what a jerk. Oops, I actually reviewed my search history. I hate when that happens. Alright, what was I gonna type up? Oh yeah. Shrek hunts down Omni-Man. Which is funny because this isn't the first time he killed Omni-Man. Literally in the first appearance, he killed Omni-Man, and now he did it again. This is why I made that one poll too. All right, next up, 20. This is weird. I don't like this. This is like 2 stories in one. This is really cringe. Okay, what was I gonna do? Dude, I'm not even sure how to label this. I'm not even sure how to respond to this. Okay, so there's a zombie virus happening. Weird Al solves it by doing his intro in a cryptic way, which we're not described in. Great telling, great telling. And then Alfie does something, and then she sees he's fat because music video, because if something happens in a music video, it's gotta happen exactly like that. It's not like we can write it off in some other way. It's not like we can like change it in some way or form. And he was faking it, and Alfie was training him to not be fat. This is abomination. It's like the type of thing I would get embarrassed of like 5 years from now when looking back at all of the stuff. This is how long ago was this? This was back in like June. I don't know how long ago I was. It's March right now. I'm not even sure how to describe this. Okay. Weirdly enough, this might have been his last AU appearance. So what do I call this? Weird Al being a chill guy type thing. I don't know. Screw it. I'm calling it something like that. Sup, Evan Bear 505. I am making a list of AUs. I am not making this public. I'm gatekeeping this all to myself. Because of this. Okay, because of this one certain AU I made, which don't like because it's kind of disrespectful. So I haven't like edited it because I don't know how to switch it up from like what it was before. That's low key why I'm gatekeeping the whole thing, and also that way people don't read them all and then copy it, which I guess you can technically do. I don't know, but that's basically what I'm doing. Anyways, Weird Al being. Why do you have so many files back there? Video reasonings. I do have one. I do have. You can't see it because it's so small, and I can't I don't know how to zoom in on like OBS. I don't know how to zoom in, but basically, there's a fourth closet file with all the renders of the fourth closet. But soon I will make a new file after I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. Basically, when I get a lot more files, then I'll make a new file. I don't know for what. It's gonna be for something where there's a lot of, which I'm not sure. I was thinking about twisted ones, but there's really not that much twisted ones. Maybe sister location. I don't know. But that's the idea. Trust me. Maybe I'll do like my video thumbnails or whatever. Anyways, Weird Al being show guy. I don't know what else to call this stupid story. What do you expect from me? What do you expect from an abomination like this? Is something okay? No, never mind. Why am I there? What do you mean? Why am I there? Are you in here? Are you talking about like your profile picture thing? Erg. I accidentally did the thing again. I don't know how, but I keep copying and pasting the links between the title. Are you talking about Crying Child? This little snot. Okay, Weird Al being show guy. Cringe. Anyways, tomorrow Walter White will appear in you. Well, that's just great to know, okay? Thank you for giving me the heads up. Alright, where the heck am I? Alright, 20th, 21. Oh, this is the story where Ned Bears, this is my first emergency AU ever, where, pretty sure Ned Bear's a fascist in here. Ned Bear's a fascist. Don't ask why I made this plot. Don't ask why I made a political thing, a political AU. We're like Freddy Fazbear and Ned Bear fight Mortal Kombat style. Wait, what does it say? Nedber won and burned down Freddy Fazbear restaurant, ended world domination while becoming a fascist to all bears in the world. What? Nedbear bled out oil and Happy Frog took over as not a fascist but a hidden figure who was using Stanley Unicorn. I completely forgot I had Stanley the Unicorn in here. I thought I never used him ever. I guess I did. That's cool to know. So wait. Happy Frog was in control and Stanley the Unicorn was the president. This is news to me that Stanley is actually being used here. I thought Stanley was gonna. Well, I hope. Okay. Nedbear the fascist. Okay, surely there's a better name for this. What am I supposed to say? Happy Frog went to court. Happy Frog went to court and the Orville has made the division of Happy Frog is to be interpreted by the audience. Wow, that's very creative of you to do. Anyways, he broke inside of the unicorn-themed White House and found Happy Frog in a wheelchair, slowly consuming Nedbear bled out oil every day. Okay. I'm not even sure what to call this. What is this? Conspiracy theory? Nedbear the fascist. I should just call this political AU. That's gotta be the only thing. For legal reason, this AU is just purely fiction. I'm just saying. Okay, what's next? When was this made? Hold on, I was just looking at I'm looking at my notifications right now. Alright, what was I doing? Okay. What's next? Alright, it looks like we got a bunch of slop posts. Oh no, not that one AU. Okay, 22. Let's look at 23 now. 23. This is one of those random nothing makes coherent sense in here. Chica accidentally drinks and I don't know why. Somewhere Wario stole Williams Afton's credit card. Alfie beat up William, and in a completely different area, Morin was fortress, and then he was laying down with a blanket. No, he set up a blanket and lay down on it and was relaxing on it. And then Kuzzle, aka the old Koopa from Bowser Inside Story, was like talking about the old communist days. Mayor Koopa came over and asked Morin if you want to watch Forrest Gump. I don't know why, but like, okay, I actually do know why, but I made it where like anytime the music video Forrest Gump plays, it's obscene. It's time for Sand up here. Oh yeah, Wario's here. See, we're connecting it back. Where he's bragging that he killed some British guy and that he stole his credit card. Meanwhile, Egyptian toads summon Asriel Dreamer, who destroyed Egypt, the Mushroom Kingdom, everyone that was a go-kart, and True Plan, and everyone living upon the clouds, aka mass genocide. Oh no, I plan on doing a tier. I plan on putting all of this in a tier list. The problem with that is, I obviously can't make it just words because that's unappealing. So I would make each of them individually pictures. So I actually have done something like this before. This is like, I made this picture like the day before I posted the second Charlie Emily novel AU thing, where she was watching Star Wars, and then Twisted Freddy came in. I mean, just ignore how big her body is and the fact she's got no legs and all that stuff. Just ignore that, all that. I just basically need to make images like this for every one of them. Okay, wrong thing. And then, so basically Asriel killed everyone except when he went inside this one place where he felt uneasy. And then Queso tore him to pieces and ate him. And then, Muffin and the Fun Times ate Asriel on a mukbang. So what the heck am I supposed to call this? What am I supposed to call this? All this part, meaningless. This is meaningless. This means nothing. Nothing at all. All of this means nothing. This means something. But all of this, nothing. We're just setting up background people whose only purpose is to die and not progress the plot in any way possible. But however, this is the only time Egyptian toads summon Asriel Dreemurr. So maybe I should just make it that. I don't have a General Grievous thing, by the way. Toads summon. I should say Egyptian toads. Dude, wait, was I being stereotypical when I did that? I mean, it is what I wrote, so Egyptian toads. No going back now. Egyptian toads summoned. I love the part where I mentioned how they summoned him. Yeah, that was the best part of it. I love the part where the characters in the first part meant something. My favorite part too. Alright, what's next? By the way, I don't keep track of when these were made. This is just being made completely random. Alright. I mean, I meant, like, when I said, I mean, like, I don't keep track of their dates. So I already forgot which date it was. No, I'm not trying to sign in my TV. Alright, what's next? Alright, next up, on the 24th, we made George the Gremlin. He's trying to repopulate the gremlins. This is like that's probably like the one where I haven't had to read the whole thing in a while. Also, and like, I believe it was Case of Shenanigans, which, by the way, I'm gonna change the name from Case of Shenanigans to Case. I don't know. I'm gonna change it to something else because this was like because this was the Revolutionary AU where Case was an actual character. Because the other times he's just a husk who just destroys everything he sees. But anyways, at some point, Wario stole from the French police. He stole the Eiffel Tower. Anyways, what was I doing? Oh, I forgot. Oh yeah, I remember. George the Gremlin. Okay, we got. So this is probably like the only one where I'll immediately know what this is all about. Okay, that's that. Next up, pretty sure this was the 27th, right? Is it not the 27th? It is not the 27th. It is the 26th. It is not the 26th either. It is the 24th. I was super off. Anyways, 24, 25. Alright, what's going on here? Oh, I remember this one. This is a weird one. I hate how short these paragraphs are. It's really annoying me. Like, what am I supposed to title this? Alright, let's see. Queso looking for some food. Alfie was here. She was similar to Jogoon. I wrote that because that's what I was thinking about. I was thinking she looked like Jogoon from Mario Luigi Bowser Inside Story. Instead of like writing out Jogoon's design, I basically just told you guys look up the design. That's what she essentially is. So Queso and Alfie teams up, I guess. Oh no, Alfie. Oh yeah, Alfie was kidnapped. That's why, like the Goombas and the Goonbot, the Jogoon. Apparently Fawful took Alfie's intelligence away from using the machine. Hmm. So Alfie's an idiot now. Why is the Shroob army here? Regardless, Queso entered the castle and killed all 3 people in the Dark Star 2. Problem solved. Queso redid the castle, made it into a store. So basically, this is so brain dead. It's not even funny how brain dead this is. Gonna. So he basically made a food store. No, like a clothes thrift store or whatever. What am I supposed to call this? Queso fights Fawful. I was gonna call this Queso and Alfie teams up, but they really didn't team up. Queso versus Fawful. I don't remember. Oh, actually, I did made one. The whole hypnotized thing is because of Fawful. Consistency. Queso versus Fawful Castle. Yeah. I'm a genius on that one. No, not really. This is pretty lazy. Queso versus Fawful Castle. I have no idea when we're going to get to the actual good stuff. So far, we're in the abyss area. We're inside of the void. This is the same exact link. I did not copy and paste it. Alright, that's better. Next up, I'm pretty sure it's 27th. 27. Give it to me. It's 27. 27. It's 27. It is not 27th. I keep forgetting about Night. Alright. Okay, I wasn't even close. 26. This is... Okay, I remember this one. It low-key had like a gory part of it. So you guys know Ennard and the Blob, right? So imagine that with the Koopalings. Are like head, hair, shell, torso, feet, wands, eyes, teeth, mouth, etc. Using what? Dude, imagine like mining. Imagine using a dentist tool just to mine each little teeny part off the blob until the whole thing is just no longer the blob. That's essentially what's happening here. Anyways, that's literally only the third part. So what happens in the other parts? Well, I like to say this. Notably, this is the only EU with Mario, Luigi, and Paper Mario in here. And at first, the Mario Brothers were acting like they worked here. And that, they fought against Koopalings. The Koopalings ran away. They followed them, and then they saw the amalgamation thing. I don't even know how that happened. This is very lazy. This is trash. This is awful. Paper Jam Trio. Paper Jam Trio deals with links. Alright. Hold on, let me just get comfy. Oops, wrong link, wrong thing. Alright. 27. No, we just did 27. No. 27 is it. Night. Yup, I was right. Phew. Alright, 27. It's not about night. You guys were just tricked. Oh yeah, this is the part. This is the AU where the mimic catfish CDI Link. This is like the only appearance of CDI Link. CDI Link wants to be noticed. He cries to his cactus at the end. Okay. Alright, next up we have the 28. What's on the 28? Squid Game. After I watched finale, strange. This is a very easy one to title. Squid Game Part 3. Alright, next up, we got, I have no idea what's next. We have the 29th. And in 29 is Springtrap, being a meanie head on Christmas. He was such a meanie head that they threw him inside the black hole. No, I'm just kidding. They left him in the sun where he was burning there for all eternity. Yeah, Merry Christmas, kids. What do you do exactly to deserve such a fate? He killed kids while they were sleeping. And he was put in jail, put in maximum prison, but while in jail, Springtrap escaped using the blob. It was like that one, I think it's like that one scene in like X-Men 2 where like Magneto's using that metal plate to like fly out, to like float out of there while he's just ore farming. That's how I imagine like Springtrap on like the blob. So what am I supposed to call this? Springtrap ruins Christmas. Well, it's like the first part. It's like the part where he ruins Christmas. The other part, he's evading the cops, and then like our main protagonist here deals with him. So what do I call this? I don't know. Springtrap Christmas. Springtrap bad. Springtrap Christmas. Springtrap ruins Christmas. Like, what am I supposed to say? Queso, Larry, and Ludwig catches the Christmas sleep killer. He wasn't even called that. Alright, 29th. Alright, 30. Walter White appears in this one. I've been getting a lot of Breaking Bad stuff on my feed, so I can safely say that Walter White would not help kids against zombies. He would let those guys die. But I did. I had a part where like I said who his customers are, which is Iggy, Papyrus, Iggy, Papyrus, Gregory for some reason. What is, why is, and Rockstar Chica. What am I doing? So what happened? Walter White versus zombies. That's literally what happened. Walter White. Walter White saved the kids from the zombies. No, it's Heisenberg. How do I spell Heisenberg? Heisenberg. No way I actually spelled it first try. Heisenberg saves kids from zombies. Heisenberg beats zombies. Heisenberg stops zombies. Dude, who needs Rick from The Walking Dead when you have Walter White? We all know he souls the zombies. It's the same gosh darn link. Alright, get out of here. Get out of here. Alright, so Heisenberg defeated the zombies. Let's save this. Let's save this just to make sure that we're good. So we're going to the next tab now. We're soon going to leave June and we're going to July. We're going to 31st. There is no 31st. I lied. Alright, let's hear you out. I'm making the second part Squid Game AU, but Brisky said second part. I do not think of every character all at once. Yeah, I still do that. I mean, sorry, my thing fell. My bad. Yeah, I don't really do this, but I like trying to think about like how would this character be here previously? Would they make it previously? Would they be able to do the previous stuff? Anyways, July. What's in July? July has Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong. Oh, I remember. I remember this one. This was a cool one. Diddy Kong got swing locked. Yeah. Okay, I feel like the story is actually somewhat fleshed out. I said somewhat. But I don't like the part where I don't like the ending. It feels like I'm just shoving a bunch of stuff in. Other than that, this is fine. So Diddy Kong got spring locked. Alright. Alright, so Diddy Kong got spring locked. That's the first AU in July. What's next? I know I posted 4th of July one. Ooh, this is gonna hurt. Alright, hold on. July 1st, July 1st, July 1st. Alright, July 2nd. Okay, I remember making this one. This is a part 2. This is our first part 2er thing. Wow, this is a great paragraph. It's literally just one sentence long. How creative. One sentence. One sentence. Okay, this is one of those examples where later on the first part it's fine, I guess, but the second part it's like really different. Never let me make a sequel film. So, but since this is like a part 2, I figured I might as well give it like a title similar to Squid Game Part 3, FNAF Part 3. So what am I gonna call this? Bowser Jr. Disc Part 1. Alright, next up, Part 2. Alright, I actually lied. It's not Part 2. It's Part 3. Part 3. Guys, trust me, we're getting there. Guys, trust me, we're going there, okay? It just so happens on July 3rd is when I posted a whole lot of Invincible posts. Like, I'm still going. I posted all of this at the same time. Alright, never mind. I stopped after I got to the next season 4 part, which is gonna come out next week, I believe. Anyways, next up, oh, I know this one. This is a weird one. So Alex is sad that Steve died, and then Saul Goodman is here for some reason. Saul Goodman appeared asking if Alex wanted to sue whoever killed Steve. Who let bro in here? Saul released a warning on Alex. Okay, Saul tries sabotage Alex. Guys, what am I doing? Okay, we just did it. Is anything next? Let's look. Alright, 4th. This is I had to stop my I had to, like, instead of like doing my usual going in a line thing, I just made this out of thin air and made a 4th of July thing on 4th of July. You don't see this with Thanksgiving. You see on the Thanksgiving one, the day before Thanksgiving, I posted a Christmas one. The exact day of Christmas is when I posted Flowey and Light Yarn Yoshi together being kidnapped and went to jail together. Merry Christmas. Have a kidnapping story. Anyways, 4th of July. This is the 4th of July one. There's nothing else to say. It's literally just the 4th of July. Happy 4th of July. Well, at least I'll be able to remember this date. Alright, 5th. Okay, I was scared at first I did do 5th. Oh, hey, I'm making a, so on this one thing I'm doing, I basically, go through my old posts, I go through each one and I pull out, and I copy and paste the link, I go to it, I go inside of a unlisted video, and like put a title down, and then put the link of the AU down. I would do this in my notes app, but I can't because it'll get too laggy in there. So, and I think it's better if I give each and every single one of them a name, and like give them their link. That way I can easily have access to read it back again. So that's essentially what I'm doing. Also, since this is showing all my past posts, all my past posts, even the archive ones, it actually showed your face at some point. Was gonna message you that like after this because like um what is this called? King. I'm doing this because because I'm gonna look back at like certain stuff in it for for like a future thing I'm planning on doing, which involves reading a bunch of them, pretty much all of them for something for a project I'm planning on doing. So far, I haven't made a new comment yet. July 5th, July 5th, July 5th, July 5th, July 5th, July 5th, July 5th. It was basically me like yeah, the live one where I was basically just saying like something's not working, something like that. It was like showing it. I took a screenshot of, like the 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 stream was like saying, "Yo, bro, this thing isn't working" or something like that. And then I added you. That's the one I'm referring to. Okay, 6. This is so bipolar. Once again, we're doing the one sentence per paragraph thing. Was this a plot twist one? I forgot this was. I'm not sure how we title this one. I would make the screen smaller. That way it'll be easier to read all the stuff, but I'm not sure how to entirely do that in OBS. Cause I'm worried that once I like adjust it, I can't go back to full length. What? Shoot, I made an error. 5. 7. Oh, I forgot to 6. My bad. All right, what's happening in this one? I swear, something just touched my shirt. Yes, the short paragraphs, my favorites. This is funny. It reminds me of the one I made today, which is gonna be the third option on my poll that I do plan on making. So, how do I spell Mettaton again? I don't. It's like part of my brain of like part of my brain of my fingers of how to spell his name, but not on my keyboard. Met. A ton. Okay, just fix my mistake. Alright, what's next? We got the 7. Now, what's the 8? Alright, we got Alfie's. She thinks this is Alfie's trying to be a criminal, but then she feels bad for being a criminal. But turns out she didn't actually commit crimes. I'm not sure how to feel about that. Alfie. Tries to her to be bad guy. Next up, we have the 9th one. Okay, I actually remember a good much of this one. Once again, we're doing the one sentence per paragraph thing. This is really annoying me. And again, I'm pretty sure I actually did this in my FNAF part 14 one. I don't know why. Did I actually do that in my last one? I better not have. Anyways, regardless. Neighbor wasn't having a shop papyrus to an AK-47. Alright, dude. Alright. Sans and papyrus. They're doing stuff. They're getting attacked. They go inside their own little side plot. The neighbor died by a chainsaw. Omni-Man got beat up again. Oh, Papyrus died, I guess. Okay, rest in peace, Papyrus. He died. Sans and Papyrus. I know there's one where Sans Papyrus goes to jail for something that they did at the zoo. So that'll be easy to title. Sans and Papyrus. In Frosted Glacier? Yeah, it's Glacier. Alright, next up we have the 10th. Alright, this isn't an easy one to do. It's just FNAF Part 5. This was a weird one to make at first because it was completely new to me at the time. It's like, here you rage. That's too long to do on one part. So we did it in like 4 different separate parts. Did it went successful? Yup. Okay, looks like I don't need to make a new comment soon. Or I am soon. Alright, part 5 is done. What's next? Alright, now we're at 11. Why am I questioning what am I writing? What do you mean? Oh. I guess later I made something abysmal that day. No idea what I made. What abysmal thing could I have been writing to ask myself, what am I writing? Anyways, 11. This is an odd one. I'm not sure how to feel about this. It's just Mario Party. Except they're doing Universal stuff. It's just Mario Party. Very creative. No, I was being sarcastic. Was I actually being creative? I don't know. I don't think so. Anyways, 11. Now we're into 12. Oh no, not this one. Let's not talk about this one. I'm barely gonna talk about it. I'm not talking about this one. It's heinous. We're not gonna talk about it. We will never. We will not bring this up. We will not bring the weird dream up in this house. All right. What's next? 12 maybe. Nah. Oh, okay. 13. Oh, what's this one? I just had to put a disclaimer on here because the time I was making this one, the Undertale channel who uploads all the OST got bombed. They got nuked. A bunch of Undertale, a bunch of channels that upload Undertale OST got bombed that day. So if something felt missing, that's why. So I did that. Okay, this is weird. Undyne was acting like she was gonna date this person, but then she killed him because the person had kids held hostage. But then that person also had like a brain thing. This is weird. Detective 101. I should have made this person came back. I don't know why I didn't. I defeat someone and then proceed to explain something. I don't know. What am I supposed to call this? Brain power. Alfie gets too smart. I don't know. It's like a mixed bag. Alfie is corrupted by intelligence. Alfie is corrupted by too much intelligence. Is there an E in intelligence like that? I feel like I spelled it wrong. Knew it. I called it. Alright. Great. What's next? What the heck? 14. Okay, I have no idea why I made an Okay, actually, you know why? This is the only FGTV one. YouTuber guy. I only made it because it was playing Granny's house. And at first I was going to make where someone is inside of Granny's house like usual. But then they played Hello Neighbor. And in the end, the FGTV Granny's house music video. FG. He went to Hello Neighbor's house. So then I decided, this is perfect. I could make it where he literally, where we could see what happens. I mean, later on, he actually does have a video of what happens there, but I don't know. I know he went to like Baldi's Basic and other stuff. Went to FNAF 2. Why is this here? Why is part 2 here? Where's part 1? Did I skip part 1 on accident? I bet that would be such a pain in the butt just to go back into. Did I delete it? Alright, 14. 15. What's 15? Oh no, I don't like this one. I was purposely being vague. No, okay, wrong one. This is like what happens after this is us basically being shown what happens after Sans killed Frisk. Okay, something definitely went wrong. The Hunger Games is not supposed to be here. Yeah, something clearly went wrong. I don't know what it was. Alright, next up, Mr. Krabs. This is the only time we'll ever see SpongeBob. Anyways, Mr. Krabs is beefing with Bowser. I think it was the other way around. Mr. Krabs, Bowser. Nah, I think they're both beefing each other. Let's just say that for simplification. Shake. Alright. 16, 17, we get the Hunger Games Part 2. Where's Part 1 at? Where's Part 2 at? No, this is actually outrageous. Where's Part 2 at? Alright, be right back, chat. I'm going to my list of AUs, and I'm going to find the Hunger Games. There's no way I skipped. Okay, something went wrong. I don't know how, but it did. Okay, so Omni-Man, Dr. Zomboss. Okay, I found it. Now I gotta go look for it on here. It was weirdly one of the first ones. Weirdly, it was Weird Al being a chill guy. It's between Weird Al being a chill guy and Acorn Plains. Did I already edit this? Oh yeah, I did. Alright, let me go back in the past. Oh, 21 and 22. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, every time I think about the Hunger Games series, I keep thinking about this because I'm done with the Hunger Games and I'm kind of proud of it. But I'm not gonna lie, the first part is probably the worst part, and I don't like how like a character was like kind of major in it, and then like they weren't for like the rest of it. Alright, what's next up? July 18th. Okay, actually, I think I'm gonna take a break, so maybe be right back. I don't know if I'm actually coming back soon. Goodbye for now.